Hi folks, Al here, hope everyone's doing well. It's been a wee while since I've had a video out, so my apologies for that. The main reason is because I've had nothing interesting to film. I've not had any trips planned, not been away anywhere interesting, just kind of pottering about and stuff. And I was away on holiday for a week in Spain, so there was no bike that week, unfortunately. So today it's a decent day, so I just thought I'd take the opportunity to get out. Coming up towards the end of October now, so who knows how much longer we've got. So I'm just going to wander down towards Troon, I think. I'll stop somewhere and grab a coffee. And see where the road leads us. So what's everyone's riding plans over the winter then? Are you putting the bike off the road? Or are you keeping it ready to go just in case we get a nice day? I know quite a lot of people, especially in Scotland, put it off the road because nice days are few and far between. And when it is sunny, it's usually Baltic and icy. Stuck behind a bus, it's always the way of it. At least it's not a McGill's bus. I think I've used that joke before. What did the fish say when it got run over by the bus? McGill's! Sorry, that's bad, I know. Right, that's the bus dispatched. So what was I saying? Oh, so what are you doing over the winter with your bikes? I think I'm going to keep mine ready to go, like I usually do. So if the opportunity presents itself, it's ready just to check the tyres, check the oil, jump on and go. It does mean, of course, keeping it taxed and all that over the winter, but that's not a huge cost involved there. So let me know what you're doing. And we get any winter trips planned, maybe escaping the freezing cold and heading to the continent for a wee while. I've been watching a fellow Scottish YouTuber, Ian, One Man One Bike. He has, I don't know if you saw, he was in Morocco a wee while ago. Came back from Morocco for I don't know, seemed like a couple of weeks really, and then he's away again. So he's currently going all over Europe. I think he's in Spain at the moment. So he's certainly enjoying life. Good on you, Ian, keep it up. So it's actually been quite a few weeks since I've been out on the bike, probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, which is a shame. Just can't always get a time, which is a pain in the butt. I'm still off work for the rest of this week. I'm back on Monday. I'm just out enjoying the day. It's supposed to stay dry today, but the clouds are a wee bit iffy. I was just thinking there, I've got the 360 camera on today. So I've actually got 4 cameras on the bike. I've got the 360, I've got the DJI on my chin, and I've got the front and rear cameras that are recording up to my Carpuride device. So I'm well covered. I mentioned this before, but this is the Carpuride W603. I was actually sent by Carpuride to review, so if you haven't seen those videos, check them out. This is the second device I've used. I had the 702, which was a bit bigger, and this is the smaller 703. And I must say, see this one, it's been absolutely brilliant. It's just a nice size, screen's good, cameras are decent quality for recording, so if you get into a bump, you get some evidence there. And if you do get into a bump, what happens? The files get automatically locked. It senses there's been a bump and it locks the files, which is good. There's also this wee dashboard control that I can jump about different modes. So really I use this for sat nav, as you can see just now, but it's not recording. That's just my map on Scenic. Another issue with Scenic, but I might talk about that later. And music. That's kind of all I really listen to it for, or use it for. And it does the job. Aye, so scenic. I don't know if anyone's uses it or had any issues with it lately, but there's been a problem, and I'm not really up to speed on the problem because it hasn't really affected me that much. But apparently, and the scenic users correct me if I'm wrong, apparently the map provider for it changed, and consequently it basically had to have a rewrite of the app, which is a shame because it was really good. It looked really good and it worked with CarPlay and it was brilliant. So I had paid the lifetime membership for it and I was really happy with it, and it was good. Then changed, and all of a sudden I lost Apple CarPlay functionality. The map looked different, and there was a few other things I couldn't really do. It just wasn't particularly great for a time. But fortunately, credit to the guy that's doing it, or guy, woman, I don't really know. It seems to be coming back up to a reasonable standard again. I was contemplating switching to Kalimoto, which I've used before, and I thought, no, do you know what, I'm going to give them the chance, and I'm glad to say that it seems to be coming back up to a usable standard. So well done to the scenic team, for it must have been quite a difficult time for you, having to basically rewrite an app and all the functions, plus all the bad press that was flying about on Facebook for it. There was a lot of unhappy people, but hopefully they'll come back to it and stop grumping shortly. But it's not perfect, there's still a few things that it can't do, and sometimes it roots a bit funny, but it's getting there. Keep it up, guys, you'll get there. I'll stick with you. I think we'll take a wee wander through Ayr, will we? Drive down the beach. Not on the beach, because that would be a bit skatey in the sand. Just there, how slow can you go? Come on, little MG. Can you look? Right, seriously, we're doing 18 miles an hour. Where are you going now? Why are you braking? Is there an invisible truck or something I can't see? Or is the fact you're about 145 making your decision making slightly slower than normal? Right, there's a junction here, so I shan't be passing at the junction. I will see if they speed up. Oh, what? 25! Oh my goodness, it's like the speed of light. It's like Back to the Future. Last time I was out on my bike, I had the presence of mind to fill it up before I went home, which means I didn't have to go to the petrol station today first thing. Yay! Well, we might be in luck, the clouds are lifting. To my left we have Prestwick Airport. Not a very busy airport, it does have some passenger aircraft flying out of it, but it's usually just Ryanair. And very few. It's mainly a, what do you call it, a cargo airport, I think, and occasionally get military aircraft in, like US and Canadian military aircraft refuelling before they do a transatlantic hop. Can anyone guess what the song is from humming? I'm still standing. Yeah. I just gave it away there. A wee bit Elton John, I'm still standing. Or in my case, sitting. I'm sitting on my bike. Oh, what's this now? Seriously? What's going on here? That would be what it is. Traffic lights. Oh, the wee scooter dude. I'm a scooter, I'm no getting you away if you could just fuck off. Scooter dude, wave to bikes. Do you wave to scooters? I do. I don't know if everyone does. Don't see why not, they're in two wheels, they're enjoying it. Give them a wave. I even give Harley riders a wave. Sometimes I get a wave back, sometimes I don't. The sun has got its hat on, hip 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 hooray. I must say, it's not that cold today, it's, I don't know, it's about what, 13, 14 degrees maybe, I'd estimate. Last week when I was in Spain, it was like mid-20s, low to mid-20s every day, and it was dry pretty much every day with one morning of rain, but it was fine. The rest of the time it was dry, and I can see why in parts of the world like that everybody uses scooters, because it's just easy. It's easy to get about, it's easy to get parked, uses pretty much no fuel, and they've got the weather for it. I didn't see that many big bikes. I only saw maybe 4 or 5 actual like big bikes. Mostly scooters. I mean, some of them were like the big super scooter, you know, like the 400, 500cc things. Some of them were like those, but they're still scooters. And then we come back to Scotland when it's freezing cold. Yeah, it's just going to get colder. Hey ho, that's what it is. Another bus. This time this is Stagecoach. Oh, that scooter gave me a nod. Well done, scooter. Thought they weren't going to stop there for a second. It's the parkies, it's the parkies. Oh, some jackers getting a ticket. Are you? Maybe not, maybe you are. That was a wee random kid waving there, I don't know if you saw him. Always like to wave at wee random kids if they wave at me. That sounds weird, it's not like pedo-ish. Just think, you know what, you've got to portray the biking community as being inclusive to all. Give me a wave, I'll give you a wave. Give me the finger, I'll give you the finger. Right, here we are, Ayr beachfront. It's a bit on the blowy side, tide's out. It's a nice beach this, it's really wide, really flat, nice sand, and it's actually kind of a sheltered bay. So it's a nice beach. If you're ever in the town of Ayr, it's definitely worth having a look down here. There's a big play park for the kids. I bring my kids here quite a lot. There's a big green over here to the left where they hold lots of events. And if you're down at the air show, as an AIR, as in planes and stuff, this is kind of where it's held. But today it's a wee bit on the gusty side. Go this way. So folks, there's a reasonable chance this might be my last video of the year. I'm not going to put out videos just for the sake of putting out videos. That's not what my channel's about. It's just a hobby for me. So I'm not going to put myself under any pressure to get stuff out. I know it'll hurt my watch time, but do you know what? I'm not really too bothered about my watch time. I'm not trying to monetise it. So we'll see what happens. If I'm out in the winter and there's anything worth doing, I'll do it. Like a couple of years ago I got a wee camping trip in. It was about tail end of November. So we'll see. I'm not planning on doing anything like that, but who knows, if a last minute opportunity presents itself. And then next year, I don't really have any plans next year. I'm going down to ABR next June with Haggis Whisperer and John Dyer McLean. We're going down. I think we're sharing a van. We've not really kind of firmed up plans yet. But we're not taking the bikes because for here it's too far, especially for me on this 500 in the motorway. I mean, it would do it. It would just be a long ride. I'm not taking any riding gear with me, I don't think, so I'm purely going down to enjoy the atmosphere and stuff like that. Enjoy the party. Plans might change, you never know. I might take my riding gear and test ride a few bikes, but I've not bought a trail ticket in, so I don't even know if I can do that. I don't know. Other than that, we'll just see what happens. Get a wee trip to Mull this year, that was done. 2 nights away in Mull, that was good, so might try something else like that. Assuming I can get a pass for the wife. Yeah, it'll be fine. Which is quite good, to be fair. I've no plans to change the bike either. I've had this CB500X just over a year now, and I'm quite happy with it. So I'll be keeping this for the foreseeable future. So just want to thank everybody for their support this year and for watching my videos. The channel's grown quite a bit and we're just short of 1,000. I think last time I checked it was 935 subscribers, so we're doing good. So please let me know if there's anything you would like. My bike review videos seem to do quite well. Might chuck in a couple of those next year, but I don't like annoying dealerships for test rides if I'm not going to buy the bike. One note I will make is AMR, who I've spoken about a few times. AMR and Renfrew have been great. They ran their demo day and they've said to me basically I can take out their demos anytime I like. We've had an email conversation about that, so thanks very much guys. I really appreciate the opportunity to do that and hopefully it gets you a wee bit of exposure as well. I've not been up for a wee while, but I'll pop up one day and see what you've got. Maybe see about taking out the Gorilla, the Royal Enfield Gorilla, because that's a class wee bike. So as I was saying, yep, let me know if there's anything you would like to see. I was thinking about maybe doing some reviews if I can find any 125s, like learning legal bikes, because there's a bit of a gap in the market. I think that nobody really is doing bike reviews for 125cc's. I don't know if that's because they don't have demos of them or what, I'm not really sure. So I was thinking about doing that, maybe a couple of scooters just for something different. And try and diversify a wee bit. So that's where we're at. So please drop a comment, let me know what you think. Get any suggestions you'd like to see and you wouldn't like to see anything I'm doing you think's a load of pish. Please tell me. Please tell me. Oh, more lights. Right, so thanks very much for joining me today, folks. And if, as I mentioned, this Carpuride device, if you are interested in one, have a look in my, the video description, because there'll be a link there and a discount code. Because if you buy something for that link, I get a wee kickback. It doesn't cost you any more money, but I get a wee kickback. So I've had a few sales this year and I had a wee bit of money. It just helps pay for some of the camera gear. So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I will see you when I see you. Right, ride safe. Cheerio.